All right, folks, it's your buddy, your pal Michael here from the West Star Racing Network. I sure hope everybody is doing fantastic out here on this Tuesday night, and I appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time. Now, today, yes, it's hero cards. That's about all we do on this channel anymore, but it's not self-addressed stamped envelope returns all the way through. One of them is, and one of them is a big-time eBay purchase, but it's all the same person. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this box. The self-addressed stamped envelope is in that box right there. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to tear that off so we don't have that white paper flopping around. Folks, to go ahead and tell you, it's the King, Richard Petty. I made a big-time purchase of some hero cards and advertisements of Richard Petty on eBay. The guy, when he sent them out, that's what's in this box, obviously. When he sent them out, he said, hey, we had a bunch of extras. We went ahead and sent those to you as well. Wow. So, I made out like a bandit for what I paid for that. So, anyway, but I did send Richard a hero card, and then I asked for one of his 75th anniversary cards that he was handing out. So, here is the hero card that I sent him. Of course, it's one of the older ones. One of the smaller ones, and so he sent that back. This is from obviously several years ago, and here is the 75th anniversary of the Petties being in racing, and that's the card that he has this year. All the logos down at the bottom. I love this. He'll sign 2 things at a time. But now let me say this much: Miss Jacqueline sent off a couple of cards for me a couple of weeks ago, and she got them back last week. At the time I'm filming this, it was no, she got them back Friday night at the time I'm filming this. You're going to see this 2 weeks from now, but neither of the cards were signed. So I don't know if that is a mistake, or they're limiting how many things that he's signing per person now. So I know that, some people send to him quite regularly. I maybe send 4 or 5 times a year. And, between me and Miss Jacqueline will send some things off for me as well to help me out. So I don't know. Has anyone else experienced that, sending things to Richard Petty, and getting them back unsigned? Maybe things are changing. All right, let's go ahead and get into this massive box, folks. This is going to take a while. So, if you're not a fan of the King, which I can't imagine that you're not, this video probably isn't going to be for you, but I know there's a lot of Richard Petty fans out there. So let's go ahead and get into this. First of all, got this hot dog. This is a bumper sticker, and I think that would be fantastic signed up right there. But how do you say that? Galtney's? I don't know. Somebody would have to, hey man, what's your problem? But this expired in 1992, that coupon there. So anyway, got one of those. Here's a little postcard. Spy windows for your head. And of course it's talking about those sunglasses there that the King's got wrapped around him. How about this is a nice one right here. This is another little postcard, King Richard's Treasures, and got some things drawn out there on that postcard. So here's a nice one. I had the postcard signed of him and Dale Earnhardt from this set, and then ended up getting this one here. This would look fantastic with Richard and Kyle both signing that. So may send that off and try that one of these old days. How about Cheerios Racing? These are all small, obviously, because I'm not having to pan out, but got that one. May not have a lot to say about some of these things, folks, because it's all Richard Petty. This is limited one of 7,500, so that was one of those postcard sets. Here's another one from that set as well. Okay. Here's a nice little picture. This is on just regular paper stock. The STP Petty Brain Trust, it says. Nothing on the back of that. Here's a nice one. The King, Richard Petty. Another postcard. What do you know? There's another one. But this is the driving experience, the Petty's driving experience there, and there's some information on the back in case you want to try to check that out. I don't think it's still going today, folks. But anyway, here's a nice one. Sparkle on that car down there. But this is Petty Enterprises here in the Freightliner. Georgia Pacific right there on that big rig. How about, now I got some doubles in here. Lance Racing. And how about that with Rodney Combs. Did get 2 of those. Okay. Here's a really, really nice one. Put a little silver Sharpie on that. Man, I got my thumbprint right there in the middle. Dadgummit. Turned me into the FBI when I send that over to him. Here's another one. And I'm telling you, folks, I got a tremendous deal on this lot. Real nice one there, 25th anniversary. I think I may have this one already signed, but I couldn't swear to it. So it was packaged very, very well. Absolutely no problems whatsoever with the condition of these cards when they arrived. There was 1 or 2 of the older ones that may have a little ding in the corner, but dadgum, you know, some of these cards are 30 years old. So, what do you expect? There's you, folks. There's you a Chex Mix recipe. So, have your mamas fix that up. Ended up getting 2 of those. Here you go. Drive or ride at Bristol Motor Speedway. That would be my home track. I say my home track, but anyway. Thrill Seekers, fire it up, it says right there, and that's going to be the Petty driving experience. Dadgum, got a Christmas card here. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Around here, even the candy goes in circles. And there's some information on that as well. Here's a nice little hero card that's still got the insert, well, not the insert, but the advertisement on the side there to get some merchandise. Richard Petty, or Rich Bickle. There's the 1996 NASCAR Truck Series schedule. That is a truck. I just noticed that. And I'll go ahead and tell you, here is my favorite hero card that I got in the entire lot. So it's not a full-size one, but it is a Petty's Cheerios. They sent me 2, 2005. Great spot down here for him to put his name. I bet he would sign it up here somewhere. I don't really care. But anyway, they sent me 2 of these, and this by far is my favorite thing that I got in the entire box. Why? Don't ask me why. I don't know. But I just, I like that. So, advertise with a winner. There you go. The News Journal down there at the bottom. Here's a Hughes Network Systems with Bobby Hamilton, Richard Petty. Got your little flap here on the side, and got you some merchandise on the back. Okay, I think it'd be nice to have a website and put all of these hero cards on it for people to see. There's Richard and Kyle. Don't nobody go steal my idea now. If I knew how to build websites like I used to like 15 years ago, I'd already have this done. But I run out of ink on that one. Here's a nice little 8x10. It is a, I guess you could say, a hero card. Grinning like a mule eating briars. And got Richard Petty down there at the bottom. That is got an 8x10. It's not really a hero card. Here's a nice one. The King. Richard Petty. Excuse me. Ferguson Racing down there at the bottom, it says. And there's what's on the back of that one. And we're almost getting into 10 minutes. Y'all still with me? Hit that thumbs up button if you're still with me. Okay? If you're watching on Roku, you know, on your TV, you can't do that. There's a nice one there. There's all the sponsors on the back. Look at that. Lots of money on the back of that card there. Here we got another one. These are the bigger ones now, obviously. back of that one, 2005. This one is signed already. It's so easy, and it is signed. That's not pre-printed. Cellular one. How do I know? Because I got another one, and it's not signed. Okay, I looked at it because I thought it was pre-printed, but it's not. You can tell, you know, the pen strokes and so forth. So, Choice of Champions. These are advertisements here, folks. These are real flimsy. Advocare Nutrition. And, oh, got the phone number down there. I wouldn't call that if I was you. I'd say that might be kind of out of date. How about Whisk? I remember Whisk. That gum. There's still quite a little bit in this box here, folks. Collect Richard Petty's limited edition die-cast classics right there in Whisk laundry detergent. And there you can send off and get it there if you'd like to. I don't think that offer's still valid, so I wouldn't try that if you find one of those. Here's introducing the official NASCAR Members Club. You want to join the NASCAR Club? Look there. You got Richard Petty on there. You can call them up, say, hey, I want to join that club. They say, well, we discontinued that club a long time ago, folks. Wheaties. Y'all better eat your Wheaties in the morning. If you got, well, I started to say if you got school's already out, ain't it? But anyway, Richard Petty, Ned Jarrett, Benny Parsons, Kel Yarborough. And there's the back of that. So, love these advertisements. These are not something that you see all the time. Like I said, I know there's a lot of Richard Petty collectors out there. And I was super excited. Whoop. Couldn't scribble anything on the back of that one. I was super excited to find this. And I didn't even bother making an offer on it. And it didn't make any difference because, like I said, they told me they had some extras. They sent everything they had. So there's a Lance Racing. Nice little headshot there. Richard Petty, nothing on the back. I did get 2 of those. And folks, that's it. Because here is the note that they sent. We had a bunch more, so I gave them to you as my good deed of the day. Thanks. Buddy, I'm going to tell you right now, that was definitely a good deed because I appreciate each and every one of these that you sent me. I don't think I've got any of these already in the collection except maybe one, that 25th anniversary. I think everything else is going to be brand new. And remember that Cheerios is my favorite one, but I want you to tell me what your favorite hero card is that you've seen, or advertisement, or postcard, or whatever the case may be. Tell me in the comments below. I'd really love to hear about it because I think this is a fantastic collection right here of Richard Petty memorabilia. So anyway, appreciate you giving me your time today. Hit that subscribe button. Comments. I want to see some comments on this one. If you don't comment on any other video that I put up, comment on this one and go back through and tell me which one is your favorite. And go over and like the, or not like, but follow the Instagram account as well. Maybe doing a giveaway over there before long. You never know. All right, folks. We'll talk to you soon. I got another video scheduled for next week, Tuesday, 6:15 p.m. All right, we'll see you then.